Many of us were fortunate enough to receive aid or care from a nanny or domestic worker. Like for me, my whole entire life, I've had a nanny. And although I can't remember some of their names, I can remember all the vivid experiences I've had with them. I think when I was around the age of 3, I had a nanny that was a very sweet and kind woman. She was about in her 40s, and I was very obsessed with sweets. Specifically these passion fruit flavored ones with little black seeds inside. So every time I behaved, she would take me down to the market and buy me some. I'm used to having experiences like this in my home country, Niger, but I never really had a hands-on experience with Congo's community like that, except for this time. This is just one example of how nannies can have a big impact on our families. We as families and employers should support our nannies by investing in skills so they could be more independent. This could help them in case something happens where they may need to rely on themselves, or in case something happens where they want to seek more job opportunities. Changes like these might not seem big, but they have a big impact, and they can lead to something everlasting that's ultimately for the better of society. According to Germany's international DW, 8 out of 10 domestic workers don't have formal labor rights, and only 5 African countries signed the treaty in 2011 for domestic workers. So, as you can see, a lot of cruelty towards domestic workers can go unnoticed. Things we consider the norm, like sick pay, insurance, contracts, and even holidays, are not really seen as the standard in this career, but rather a bonus. Even in more developed regions like the US, nannies face issues. Statistics have proven that nearly half of nannies working in California are not satisfied with the lack of opportunities for professional growth and higher education. A survey in California found that 90% of nannies want mentoring, job training, and even opportunities to earn licenses. The authors of the survey even recommended classes during evenings and weekends to accommodate working nannies. You're probably asking, what can we do about this? And I want to let you know a story about about a girl named Maureen who lived in Kenya that experienced a lot of cruelty there, so she decided to seek better paying work in Qatar, but was instead met with the same treatment abroad. This proves that it's not just a local issue, but instead a global one. And if you want to know what we can do about it, I'll let you know right now. We can't undo or change policies ourselves, but one pro is that we have the power to do things like funding education or offering tutoring. We can also help them with skills like culinary practices, tailoring, and of course, educational mentoring. Because this will open doors, and the harsh reality is that your children will grow up, and you most likely won't need a nanny anymore. And it's unjust for them to just start from square one and have zero stability when they should be coming back up with even more opportunities, more stability, and knowledge than when they first arrived. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always felt strongly about this subject. I was fortunate enough to be born in a household that shed light on it and on the injustice in the career. And the adults around me always contributed to me wanting to do something about it. In summer of 2025, I stayed here in Kinshasa with my live-in nanny, and I got to hang out a ton with her. Honestly, it was a highlight of my summer. During one of our many night walks, she told me how she was going to go back to the village. And she told me all these wonderful stories about her daughters, her triumphs, her challenges, and of course, her upbringings. So, when she told me that she was going to return home to go take care of her recently deceased relatives' children, it made me a little sad that she was going to go back to go take care of more kids after just taking care of us. And I told her that I felt a little bad for her. But She let me know that everything will be okay and told me that she will be all right. She'll have her family and her daughters, and she'll feel even better. So that day taught me a lot of lessons. Well, for one, I should have a more positive outlook in life and not just see everything in black and white. And as well as that, it also reminded me of all the nannies in the world that never had the opportunity to go back home, that were just stuck in a repeated pattern of having to work and work and work without ever getting to see their family again. This only intensified my thirst for more women to have justice in this career, instead of just having to repeat the cycle over and over. Domestic workers shouldn't have to go back to square one. After all, domestic workers or nannies have made such an impact helping you maintain your family. And the fact that they're so prevalent in a variety of cultures just proves that they're needed and very important. So we should make an effort to help them develop skills and earn licenses and qualifications that can benefit them in the long run, like tailoring, expanding culinary skills, and of course, tutoring. Giving formal contracts, even if your country doesn't require it, can also be a great aid. With the right amount of consistency and determination from you guys, we can make this a reality that can last forever, where women don't have to be stuck in a cycle forever. And in other words, this means that small changes in society, organizations, and even environments can have lasting effects. Thank you.